The bad news keeps piling up on a Lexington police detective and his family. Their son's rare seizure disorder diagnosis was followed by major problems to their Mercer County home. Add in a pandemic, mounting medical bills and time off work, and it's all crippled Joe and Megan Holland. But you can help. Kristen Flum explains.
The Hollands bought this house in Harrodsburg so that they could have a smaller mortgage. They could pay it off faster and maybe even retire early. But then a whole bunch of life events happen. Now they're living in this outside their home with their 6-year-old son who suffers from a rare degenerative seizure disorder.
That's one special camera.
And that's one special 6-year-old, one of a kind in his parents' eyes, one of 1,000 across the world living with his condition.
Degenerative, so we constantly have to change medications and try different treatments, and you never know what's going to work or when it's going to stop working.
Kaiser was diagnosed in December of 2018, and that came with all kinds of new challenges.
A strict ketogenic diet, but the type of epilepsy that he has also presents as autism, so he refuses all but 3 foods. And to do the ketogenic diet, the only way to get him to eat the proper foods is to place a G-tube in the belly.
Daycare can't handle that, so mom Megan had to take a leave of absence from her job as a nurse.
Because like
Hang on, Bubba.
my nest egg,
Yeah.
so to speak, that I had,
Yes.
it was depleted within the first couple months.
And to add insult to injury,
In June, we had about 8 straight days of wind-driven rain, and while I was cleaning, I actually noticed water was along the quarter round at the baseboard, and I started looking around the house and noticed it was on every exterior wall.
water problems led to mold problems. Drywall, fiberboard, insulation, it all had to come out. Now in every room, exposed electric wiring and a new fight, this time with their insurance company.
Once it got over, I would say, the $15,000 threshold, they became very, very problematic.
Joe and Megan moved their family into a hotel for 8 weeks, then a rental for another 4 months. Insurance paid for the rental furniture that the Hollands say came with bed bugs, another out-of-pocket expense.
Electric bill last month was $1,100.
And that's on top of the mortgage, hundreds and hundreds of dollars for Kaiser's medication, and all the other bills they're still paying for a place they can't live in. Which brings us to this, their newest expense of $300 a month.
So this is how many square feet?
300 or so, maybe.
There's no privacy, one camper-sized bathroom for the 4, and during the day, it's where older brother Turner tries to get through his virtual learning.
Like, you know what? This is, we've got to do something.
Detective Anthony DeLimpo started at the police department around the same time as Joe. He also knows a thing or two about the challenges of having a sick child.
2.5 years ago, my son was diagnosed with a rare form of bone cancer.
The community and police department rallied around Levi like he was one of their own, and he hopes the Hollands find the same through a GoFundMe page that went live today.
As citizens, we aren't made to go through life alone.
And every night, a prayer sent up by Megan, they won't have to.
I just pray every night that something will happen, that something will come about and make it easier, that something will fall into my lap as far as an idea of how we're going to make it work. So I just pray. That's all I can do.
And you can find a link to that GoFundMe page on our website, foxlexington.com. In Harrodsburg, Kristen Flum for the Fox 56 10 o'clock news.
The Hollands hope they'll get some good news about their insurance claims sometime in February.